up or knocking it down? Get it done, rent it now. Sunbelt Rentals is here to make your job a little easier. Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right equipment for any job, big or small. Did you know that Sunbelt Rentals carries heaters, air conditioners, generators, lighting, traffic control, and so much more? So whether you're building it up or knocking it down, we've got the equipment you need. Get it done, rent it now. And right now, for a limited time, you can have it for less. Just by mentioning this ad, if you rent it Friday afternoon, you can keep it the whole weekend and only pay for one day. But this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101. 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
6 minutes after 8 o'clock. Beautiful Tuesday morning. I hope you had a great 4th of July day off. Galen Unold did not have a day off. He worked yesterday,
yes,
as did we. He's on the phone right now, I presume, going to work. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
I'm good. Am I right? Are you on your way to work?
Yeah, I am.
How's traffic? How's traffic this morning?
It was a little bottled up where it usually is, right there between Payne's Prairie and the tree zone. Yeah, once you get past north of 326 to the Payne's Prairie, it gets a little backed up.
Okay. Well, we ended up not going to anything yesterday. I think I was a little heat exhausted or something.
Yeah,
I was really hot. I was
Mm-hmm.
really hot, and so I thought I'm not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. It's a prerogative of getting older. You just say
it is.
Yeah, we get older.
We eat our mints and we don't have to go anywhere.
So where are you right now?
I'm almost in Gainesville, so about to exit onto my exit.
I have a topic today I think you're really going to love. I was mentioning this earlier that when we celebrate a Patriotic Day, I mean, yesterday is the pinnacle of patriotism as far as being embodied in one day, right? And we're all very patriotic. If you love America, you are. If you're not, then you're probably not. But music plays a real big role. We used music yesterday in the morning show more than usual, except for Christmas time. We used a lot of music, and the music can really get you going. But
Yeah.
Sports has the same thing. And so I found this article, Patriotic Sports Moments That Got Us Misty-Eyed. I thought this is a great article.
Oh.
So, yeah,
Nice.
I want to share them with you, and I'm guessing I don't have to say much more than the gist of it, and you can perhaps fill in the blanks.
Yeah, number one for me, I'll tell you this, is Whitney Houston's singing the national anthem.
Yeah.
In Tampa after we started Desert Shield.
Yes, yes, absolutely. But that's, again, where music and
I didn't
sports...
see it for like a year afterwards.
And we played it yesterday.
wow.
No, I know what you're saying. I didn't see it either, but I saw it.
I was on my way to the Gulf, and when all that happened. But,
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's more impactful than you were in the service then, and you were there to
Yeah,
go
but I
to
felt
the
like a
fighting.
year later because everybody was talking about it. It's not like you had YouTube back then.
Yeah.
So,
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
it took like a year for me to see it. I remember like, what is it? Oh, is this the famous one where she sang? Yeah.
No, yeah. She was so beautiful.
All the
And
yellow and
her voice was so beautiful. She was so beautiful, and it was a flawless performance. The national anthem is often messed up, even if it's just a slight note or something. It's not quite right. But it was flawless when she did it.
top song to sing. Yeah.
So before we do that, how is the blood supply?
We're okay since it's July 5th, but we only have about a 2-day blood supply, so we need people just to get out there and give the gift of life and donate blood, and especially platelets. Right now, we are way behind on platelets. So, that little surge that we had after the terrorist attack in Orlando is gone. So just please get out there and give the gift of life and donate blood.
And be sure to thank Palm Garden and Penn Flooring for sponsoring that important announcement. They have been longtime sponsors of this segment with Galen Unold and LifeSouth, and they really do an important service by sponsoring them. And by sponsoring this. And they have a really good product over at Penn Flooring,
they do.
really good service over at Palm Garden.
Wonderful.
Check out the flooring at Penn Flooring. They have a showroom so you can see it for yourself. The showroom is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street here in Ocala. The phone number is 351-3420, and the website is pennflooring.com. The landmark, so you know where they are on 17th Street, it's right over that bridge called the McKay-Williams Bridge, which is just a few blocks from Pine Avenue. And Palm Garden of Ocala, if you get a chance, go to the WOCA Facebook page, and you'll see the video we made. It gives you a kind of a thumbnail sketch of what they do over there.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
They had a wine and cheese gathering last Wednesday. We did a video of it.
My neighbor in that video.
Which neighbor? Who's in it?
Jera. Jera is.
Oh, Jera. Boy, she's a pretty lady.
Yeah.
She's your neighbor?
We live next door.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Until we just moved. Yeah, we were neighbors for like 10 years.
Is that right?
Nice.
So Palm Garden has the facility. It's 21st century. They've got a zero gravity treadmill.
Mm-hmm.
They've got they can teach residents whether how to use the internet.
Yes.
Which a lot you take it for granted, but a lot of people don't know how to use it. Just simple communicating with family is a blessing.
It is.
Go to palmgardenofocala.com. Call them up at 854-6262 and thank them also for sponsoring the segment with Galen Unold. All right, let me push a button here. I think we got a phone call coming in. Then I'll give you the patriotic sports moments that got us all misty-eyed. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey.
McCoy.
Hey, Mike.
I had a couple of comments for you. I wonder if they've done a study on people who have a history of use of marijuana and see how many of them have actually developed Alzheimer's.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's good.
And to see, myself, of course, I've never done anything like that. But also, I have a rule about this road rage. If you don't like the way I drive, get the hell off the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate the two points. Yeah, we had a story earlier, Galen, that marijuana could have something in it that could reverse Alzheimer's disease. Yeah.
Okay.
It removes the beta amyloid proteins, and that's what causes Alzheimer's disease. So.
All right.
We're just having a hard time figuring out how to get Grandma to smoke the stuff. That was the joke. Okay. Here we go. Patriotic sports moments that got us misty-eyed. The first one on the list. With a chance to win the 1999 Women's World Cup on American soil, the U.S. women's team found itself locked in a draw against China that would be decided by a do-or-die shootout. As veteran midfielder Brandy Chastain stepped up for her attempt to end the match, she not only buried the shot and sent the entire country into a frenzy, but she was so caught up in the moment herself that she stripped and exposed her sports bra for the whole world to see. Remember that moment?
That one.
That was a cool moment, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, there's some things that I don't think many people know. One, she had never taken a penalty shot before. She had never done one in practice and or anything like that. And the coach just said, "Hey, I got a feeling that Brandy's going to make one." That's number one. And number two, she wasn't a midfielder; she was a defender. So she had, I think she scored like a total of like 3 goals in international play, and so that was probably by far and away the most famous goal in U.S. soccer history.
Wow. So that gets you, as Americans, we said, yeah, go USA, 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 right?
I don't know, I guess I don't recognize that as a patriotic moment. It's more of a sports moment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the Miracle on Ice by any stretch. So.
Here's one that mixes sports with music. One of the newest examples.
We were way favored. It should never have been tied. We were favored to win that thing.
One of the newest examples where sports fans can't help but be inspired occurred during the NBA Finals in the Cleveland Cavaliers' home arena, Quicken Loans Arena. Even with a rematch with the Golden State Warriors looming before all 3 games at the Q during the series, Cleveland fans brought the entire country to tears by singing the national anthem, showing unity for America. Guided by singer Jessica Ruiz, 20,000 Hoops fans came together and honored the country and sang. I watched that video this morning. That was kind of cool.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's because of, it was coming off of what happened in Orlando.
Right. All right, let's take a break, and we'll be right back. More patriotic sports moments that got us all misty-eyed. The last one is the best one for me. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Tuesday, partly sunny. Watch out for a thunderstorm this afternoon. The high 92 to 96. And partly cloudy, warm, and muggy Tuesday night, though 74 to 78. For Wednesday and Thursday, partly sunny with a chance of a thunderstorm each day, mainly during the afternoon hours over the interior. The high both days between 93 and 97. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Putting the local back into radio. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. WOCA News. Variety. Information. Now. Keep your arms and legs on the inside at all times.
WOCA AM 1370.
96.3. 96.3
1370 WOCA.
You know, the off-air conversation was kind of interesting. Today is today's National Apple Turnover Day, National Graham Cracker Day, and National Bikini Day. All three good things. Just good things. It's a good day today, Galen.
Can't eat either one of those if you want to be in a bikini.
Exactly. There you go. All right, here's another patriotic sports moment that got us misty-eyed. It wasn't for a championship, but when U.S. men's soccer defender John Brooks buried a game-winning header against Ghana in the supposed group of death during the 2014 World Cup, every American paid attention and then went wild. Go ahead, Galen.
Boy, whoever wrote this is a millennial. I can tell you that right now. They are a soccer fan and they are a millennial, because that would not be in my top 10. Okay.
Wow.
Could be.
I mean, okay, that's not even close. Okay.
Okay, next one of a patriotic sports moment that got us misty-eyed. Searching for its first ever team gold medal in women's gymnastics when the 1996 Summer Olympics came to Atlanta, the U.S. team was looking to make history. Who knew it would come down to the strength of a teenager's ankle? After suffering an injury on her first vault attempt, Kerry Strug knew that the weight of her nation was on her shoulders as she hobbled her way back to the start for a second attempt. Whether it was adrenaline, pure determination, or both, Strug not only handed her trick off of the vault, but was able to stick the landing and complete the necessary pose for the judges, picking up the right amount of points for the U.S. to claim the gold.
Wow.
Yeah, and the best moment was when the coach, I forgot his name, carries her to the medal stand. That that's the tearjerker moment. But okay, fine. That could be in there.
I remember that.
Yeah, that
I
one's-
remember
he
that.
that gets the stamp of approval. This is like running something past the editor.
Yes.
Should I put this in the column? Take out that one about soccer.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's keeping that one. Okay.
And it was a useless game. They didn't even win, so it's fine.
All right. Here's another patriotic sports moment. Once the world sprint champion in speed skating in 1988, Dan Jansen was supposed to earn his first Winter Olympics gold medal during that year's games. Unfortunately, Jansen had found out just hours before one of his events that his sister had died from cancer, leaving him shaken and understandably not all there mentally to compete. Unable to win a medal in 88, he got revenge in 94 in Lillehammer, Norway, as he set the world record in the 1,000-meter event.
To me, that wasn't a patriotic moment. Again, he was favored to win, but it was more of a moment for him and what he overcame, and because he fell, and you remember him laying on the ice just crying. That was about him overcoming his own demons. And he had failed before that. That wasn't the first time he had failed. So I don't really recognize that as a patriotic moment. It was just it was his moment.
Do you know a patriotic moment is when it's an American doing it? We're going to have an Ocala moment. You're going to be proud to be an Ocalan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Joey Gibbs. Do you know Joey Gibbs?
Yeah. Well, it's what's his name?
Matt.
Matt's
Joe's son.
Matt's
Matt
son.
Gibbs.
Yeah. And he's paralyzed from a motocross accident.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's a world champion racer in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And he went, and Matt will be here today. We'll find out what the results were. Last Wednesday, I believe he went to North Carolina to
Yes.
qualify.
Yeah.
So
for the Olympics in Rio.
So if he did,
The Paralympics. Yeah.
No. The
I'm confused
Olympics.
about that. Yeah, and I'm confused about that.
Matt said they were
I know
the Olympics.
I know, but I thought okay.
It's the Paralympics.
But anyway, but still, Ocala could have somebody to be with the gold.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is just going into it, just getting into it would be an amazing thing.
Oh, I hope he qualified.
Yeah.
The next one, Landon Donover. Let's see.
Donovan.
Donovan. I'm sorry, Donovan. Yeah, Landon Donovan.
Another soccer story.
Another soccer
right.
story.
Poor Galen.
With the six.
Oh, I love soccer. I just think it's okay. Go ahead.
Let's see. With the 6-year anniversary actually passing last month, fans still get choked up with emotion following U.S. men's soccer all-time leading scorer Landon Donovan's game winner against Algeria in the 2010 World Cup.
I mean,
there's nothing. There was nothing. That was a soccer fan. The country didn't care. So keep going.
Okay.
We didn't win anything. The Americans care when we win. You know, you got to win championships. You got to win medals. The U.S. soccer team's never done anything like that. I'm really down on them right now. So they need to fire their coach.
Okay, the next patriotic sports moment. U.S. swimmer Michael Phelps recently clinched his 5th berth in the Summer Olympics. It was his 2008 appearance that many American sports fans will never forget. He might have another one coming up, right?
Yes.
Phelps is without a doubt the most accomplished swimmer in the world, setting a record for the most medals in Olympic history. But who knows what might have happened had his American teammates not helped him earn his most impressive. Looking to surpass former U.S. swimmer Mark Spitz's record of 7 golds at the Olympics, Phelps relied on his fellow relay members to break the records as they did so with a thrilling come-from-behind victory over France.
It's a team effort.
Yep. Well, it's a relay race. That one is, yeah.
Okay. The next sports moment that got us patriotic sports moment. There are underdog stories, and then there's the most unbelievable underdog victory in U.S. wrestling history as Rulon Gardner stunned the world during the 2000 Olympics in Sydney. Are you familiar with this one?
Yeah, I am.
A 13-year undefeated streak was the record of Russian Alexander Karelin.
Mm-hmm.
Garner's odds of winning weren't very high. He had never won a major title entering the games that year. Ignoring public perception and embracing David versus Goliath, Gardner defeated Karelin and proudly waved the American flag following the victory.
again, this guy just shows he's a millennial, whoever wrote this. But,
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
Could be.
I have no problem with that. I mean, I'd say 99% of the country didn't know anything about it, didn't watch it. So I guess now when you think back, nobody cried at the time. He cried. His father cried. I mean, that was a great moment, but okay.
Okay, here's another one.
I don't consider that patriotic because it was more about him than it was like the U.S. It wasn't like the whole.
He held the American flag over his
US.
head. He waved the
I
flag.
guess so. That's not how I view it, but that's fine. Yeah.
If anyone ever needs to look if anyone needed further proof of the strength of both a nation and a town, look no further than the emotionally charged rendition of the national anthem by the Boston Bruins fans prior to the team's first game back since the shocking incident of the Boston Marathon bombings. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Boston Strong comes together during the national anthem at the Bruins game. That's another one.
I have no problem with that one, I guess. Yeah, that's more patriotic than the rest of it.
I got two more. Two more. The last one is my favorite. Ready? Do you believe in miracles? That was the question asked to an entire nation by legendary commentator Al Michaels.
Wait, this is number 2? This is number 2?
This is number 2.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Al Michaels asked that question. Himself seemed to get caught up in the emotion of the underdog U.S. men's hockey team defeating the mighty Soviet Union in 1980. There you go.
Now, many people don't realize that was not a gold medal game. That was the semifinals to get into the gold medal game. So if the U.S. would have won, that would have been an amazing feat. But if they didn't go on to win the gold medal, we wouldn't recognize it the way we do today.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Think that was a gold medal game, but it wasn't. And it wasn't on live TV. It was tape delayed, and you could never get away with that now. But in 1980, the news, they were able to control it and not allow it to get out on the wire and things like that. And there were only like 8,000 fans that actually saw it live. So,
and
incredible story.
The number one patriotic sports moment that got us misty-eyed was 6 weeks after the attacks on the Twin Towers in New York City. President George W. Bush had the responsibility of showing terrorists and threats to the U.S. that we would be strong following that devastating attack. So he went to Yankee Stadium and he made the first pitch. Derek Jeter went up to the president and said, "If you don't stand on the top of the mound, they're going to boo you."
Oh.
And if you bounce the ball, they're going to boo you.
Oh gosh.
They actually had what looked like being an umpire was actually a Secret Service agent dressed up as an umpire.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot to that that time has stood out. First of all, that he owned the Texas Rangers for a while, so he's a huge baseball fan. His father played baseball in college, and so he had played baseball most of his life, and he had practiced for days in advance trying to throw that baseball in a Kevlar vest. So great story, good moment. I mean, it was good, but some of these that are on there just don't belong. I mean, what about the Jesse Owens in Germany? I mean, granted, we didn't get to watch it, but that's when I think about it now.
No, absolutely.
Muhammad Ali lighting the torch in
absolutely,
Atlanta.
yeah.
There's a lot better stories than this one. Than U.S. soccer team winning a World Cup round robin game.
Well, you're probably right. It's probably somebody younger, and he's probably writing to a younger readership. And that's probably why a lot of that is ancient history to some of them. But nevertheless, you're right. It deserves to be on the list. I just thought you'd like that.
I mean, Rocky going to Russia and Rocky 3 and winning. I mean, come on, how patriotic was that?
That's right.
Saying that wasn't real.
That's right.
Go to Philadelphia and tell those people. You tell those people that Rocky's not real. Like there's a statue of the guy. He ran up these steps.
Sure did.
I mean, there's some.
Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today, Larry, is actually at the Walmart on Bahia Avenue.
All right, we'll go out to that would be Silver Spring Shores, right?
Yep, Silver Spring Shores.
Silver Spring Shores. Donate some blood. If you can't get out there, go to Silver Springs Boulevard.
Yes, east.
Where LifeSouth is located.
1221. Yeah.
All right, good.
21 East Silver Spring Boulevard.
Well, that was fun. All right, we'll submit the article to the publisher, and we'll take out the ones
yeah,
you don't like.
Exactly. I like it.
Thank you, Galen. Have a great day.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. Another attack in Saudi Arabia yesterday.
A Pakistani man who moved to Saudi Arabia 12 years ago to work as a driver has been identified as a suicide bomber who struck outside of the mosque grounds where the Prophet Muhammad is buried in Medina.
Fox Radio's Jessica Gallagher.
The kingdom's interior ministry says 34-year-old Abdullah Kalzar Khan killed 4 Saudi security troops and wounded 5 others. No group has yet to claim responsibility for the attack or at another Shiite mosque in Jeddah near the U.S. consulate on Monday.
Many spectators thought